Okay, common trumpet problem. The water key cork has fallen out. It's been lost. So here's the one I just took out of this trumpet. It's probably the original. It's definitely made of natural cork. So I really don't like natural cork for this. As you can see, there's lots of issues. It's got a super deep impression. It's got a big old crack in it, as cork tends to do. It is one of my least favorite choices for water key corks. Luckily, there's been a lot of technological advancements since 40 years ago when this thing was made, and so we don't need to use natural cork anymore. So I like this. It's the Valentino water key cork assortment. And as you may remember, anything with the Valentino name on it comes from J.L. Smith. Jeff Smith bought the Valentino name from Pete Valentino. Well-organized set of water key corks, having just about any size you could possibly need, and it tells you exactly what sizes they are. You might not want to stock all these. They do sell each of them individually, which is nice. And if you do stock the whole thing, it's got the reorder part number for exactly the size as you run out of it. But you can go to JL Smith's website and only order a few different sizes if you don't want to stock the whole thing. So it doesn't get much more simple than this. You've got this nice synthetic material that's not going to crack or wear out or dry out like natural cork. It's got the size written right on the back. Brilliant. And it's just a peel and stick. That's it. And there's an adhesive backing back there. And that's it. It's really just that simple to replace the water key cork. So I'm going to replace this one on that same Bach 300, TR300 trumpet. I know this is one of the smallest water keys. I want to say it's an 8mm, which is the smallest size that comes in the whole kit. So we'll try that out. I'm going to leave the adhesive backing on until I make sure that this is the right water key cork for this water key. I'm going to kind of check it out, and yeah, that looks pretty good to me. So now I'll remove the adhesive backing. And then there's really not a lot to it. You put it in there, just give it a firm press down, make sure it's stuck in there, kind of check it out, make sure it's not really lopsided to one side or the other. Even if it is just a little bit, it'll still seal. And then typically I would do a suction test on this to make sure that it functions. In this time of coronavirus, you would want to be extra careful with something like that. So give it a few sprays with mouthpiece spray before you go sticking your face on it. Or if you want to go one step further, you could actually just get yourself a little plug, like we used to plug up the clarinets when we were testing those for leaks. One of the ones with a hole in it, and now you don't even have to put your mouth directly on it. And for even more good measure, I'm going to even spray the plug itself. I'm going to seal up the other side with my finger. You should get some kind of decent pop off of that. Sounds pretty good. So there we go. We know that the water key is sealing up the hole and not leaking. And that's all you really need to do to replace a water key cork.